Oh, we're back now.
We're back. We're back.
Hello,
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 everybody.
hello,
Hello.
hello there,
Hello there.
everyone. We
What's
have
another
returned. We're back. We're ready to talk
We're
some.
back. Talk about our. Why don't you put her in charge list?
You gotta play the
Uh,
sound effect,
I
man.
do. Let me get it. This is what we call killing time.
It's coming.
Why don't you put her in charge? Why don't you put her in charge? Why don't you put her in
this whole,
charge?
this
Why
whole,
don't you put
the clip
her
I
in
found is
charge?
just
Why
him
don't you
saying it
put
over and
her
over
in
again.
charge? Why don't you put her in
That's
charge?
so
Why
funny.
don't you put her in charge?
That's great. I was waiting for it. There it is. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, we should just play that every time we do this.
Oh my god, that's so good.
When when you end the episode, you just gotta let play that out, dude.
I
At the
know,
end of the
right?
episode,
Uh,
it's amazing. All right, man.
how about we start with you? I went first last time.
All right,
Uh,
so here it is, guys. We have our top 15, right?
yeah.
Top 15. Okay. So the main topic of today is yeah, just badass female characters in movies. Which hence the why don't you put her in charge?
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I just have them listed here.
Do you
I
have
guess
them any
I
particular
guess
order?
I
Is
guess
there
no
ranked at
particular
all?
order.
Okay.
Just just I just
I
have them
didn't rank
listed
any of
here.
mine either. They're just.
Um,
I think it's almost like you shouldn't. Almost, it
yeah.
feel like wrong too, in my opinion. For me.
So we're just gonna go ahead and I guess just go right into it, huh?
Yeah.
So all right, here we go. So number one for me was well, I guess I didn't rank these, but she's the one that I thought of immediately. Like there was three that I thought of right away. This was one of them, and this is obviously if you know what I like, then you know that she's gonna be one of the first ones I put in here. So no, first off, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with Leia Organa Skywalker Solo, baby.
Hell
She's
yeah.
got a lot of names, but we're coming in with Leia at number one. Because I mean, come on, she has to be on here, man.
Yeah.
She has to be on here, okay? So
Okay.
she's obviously my number one. Like I said, if you guys know me, you know that I love Star Wars, so obviously she was gonna be on here. Yeah, I mean, what is there to say about Leia? She, her and Carrie Fisher, both, which she's the reason why Leia, one of the reasons why Leia was so incredible. Um, yeah, I mean, just Leia is one of the, I think probably one of the first major like female characters, certainly in movies that
Super sassy. Like fucking takes no shit.
just straight up from the beginning, man. Like we're
Aren't you a little
talking
short for Stormtrooper?
1977.
Oh, it's so good.
Back when these kind of characters, were not portrayed in this kind of way, this type of way.
Yeah.
And Leia was just like, whoa, you know, like this is again, super sassy, super fucking literally Chewie's walking with her and she's like, well, who let this walking carpet, get on to the side here. She's fucking royalty, man. Like what is this fucking big old walking dog next to her, man? Like Jesus Christ. But yeah, Leia is just such a badass character. She is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movies. Five of the Star Wars movies. A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, The Force Awakens, and The Last Jedi. Um, just again, and she's in TV shows and stuff too. But she was first and foremost, primarily a movie character. So we had to put her in here, and she was just immediately one of the ones that one of the three, because there was like three, like I said, three that I thought of immediately. She was one of them. Two other ones we'll get to right after her.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Leia was automatically, without a doubt, always gonna be on this list at the top for me. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you have her as well, right?
I
Like,
do.
yeah, she's
She's not at my number one, but she's close.
yeah, she had to be on here. Yeah, we're still on number one, Kitty. So you're here on time. But yeah, Leia for me is number one. Obviously, like who else was it gonna be? So I had Leia there at number one. Yeah.
You want to do one and then I do one? Is that what we're going to do? Flip flop back and forth?
Yeah, we'll do our number ones and then we'll do number
Alright.
twos.
For my number one, I got what the show is named for. I got Ellen Ripley as number one from Alien, Aliens, and all the other movies. But those are like the two main ones I think of when I think of her, played by Sigourney Weaver. Yeah.
She was one of the three that I mentioned that I immediately thought of. Ellen Ripley. She is in my top three as well.
Yep.
Sigourney Weaver absolutely has to be on this list.
Absolute, and she kills
Ellen Ripley is a must. She is like her. The three that I immediately thought of, like, I know this is Josh's turn to talk, but there's three that are on here have to be on here. Anyway, I'm sorry.
No, you have to hop in, buddy, because I'm sure she's on your list too. Because
she is. I'm telling. Yeah, she's top three. Yes, yeah. I'll tell you who the other one is after Josh is done. Yeah. But yeah,
but without a doubt, in the first movie, Alien, like she shows up and just like she doesn't even try to let him in the ship, man. She's a fucking hard ass. She's on. She knows what the fuck needs to be done and tries to
get away from her, you bitch.
Yeah, and then in the second one, she becomes even more of a fucking badass. Like all this time's passed, and she's like,
man.
And just like, and just fucking slaughters some fucking aliens. Learns how to use.
That's the majority of her badassery. That second one, man.
Yeah.
Aliens. Yeah.
And even in Alien 3, she's a badass. Although I don't like Alien much. But yeah, she's my number one for sure. Not that it's ranked in any sort of way. It's just when I think of badass heroines, she's kind of like the one that pops in there first. So you got to get your Ellen Ripley on and just be a badass. Man. And it has some of the greatest lines in movies, without a doubt.
Yeah, Ellen Ripley is a fantastic character. Yeah, she's again an absolute must to be on this.
And we are gonna play a fucking Alien RPG on this channel at some point when it comes out.
Oh man.
Cause yeah. Gonna be fun.
Hell yeah.
What do you got at number two?
Number two again. So this is somebody that had to, when I think of badass female characters, she's in the top three. Like, top three. There's a lot, but like there's three that I immediately come to mind. It's Leia, it's Ripley, and number two for me is Sarah Connor.
Yeah.
Come with me if you. Yeah, Sarah Connor, man, from the Terminator franchise. We were talking about Terminator Dark Fate, in the Comic-Con news earlier. Sarah Connor, again, a must on this list. Those are like the when I think of badass female characters, Leia, Sarah Connor, Ellen Ripley. Those are the three that I'm like, you have to have these, okay? But yeah, I mean, Sarah Connor is just. She's a fucking badass. T2, man. Terminator 2. Even Terminator 1, yeah, but like Terminator 2, man. She is just a fucking badass in that movie. Like, if you have not seen the Terminator franchise, if you have not seen the Alien franchise, you have to get on these movies and check them out, okay? You'll see what... At this point, I don't know anyone who has not seen them, but in case you haven't, you're watching this and you haven't, what are you doing? Watch those movies, man. These characters are like some of the first, some of the greatest, some of the best. Not only just female characters, but they're like just badass characters, man. Yeah, Linda Hamilton is Sarah Connor is just some badass stuff. I know that Lena Headey was also Sarah Connor in the show. I honestly didn't watch a whole lot of that. But I'm sure she was good as Sarah Connor as well, because it's Lena Headey, man. Like, you know, she's a great actress. But anyway, yeah, Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor. All you need to do is watch Terminator 2, and you'll see how badass she is in that. I mean, there really isn't like a whole lot to say about Sarah Connor other than like she's like immediately you know she's in here for like for top 3.
Yeah.
For me at least. Like just watch the movie and you'll see why. But anyway, yeah. And then with that, I'm gonna go ahead and just say my number 3.
Yeah, go for it.
It's Ellen Ripley because only because you already talked about it. But yeah, that's my 1, 2, 3.
My number 2 is Princess Leia. So.
Oh well, there you go, man. So there you go.
Yeah. So there's my number 2. I don't think I need to elaborate on it at all because I mean, like,
we already talked about these. So I guess go into your number 3 then.
My number 3 is Mulan. From Mulan.
Hey, Mulan.
Hey. Yeah.
Guess what?
Ming-Na Wen. Yeah.
Guess what? I also have Mulan on my list. Yes, Mulan is also on my list. Yes, absolutely.
I put Mulan super high on my list because I think she deserves it. She absolutely
does deserve it. Absolutely, she deserves to be on here. But Mulan is a bad fucking ass. Okay.
She is. Like, she's a lady that becomes a soldier to protect her father and fucking fights, man. Fucking becomes the best soldier out of any of those motherfuckers.
You watch that movie from start to finish. Mulan is a fucking bad ass.
Absolutely.
I say this in the most positive way possible. Mulan is a bad bitch. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
She is fucking badass. All right. So fucking. She is by far my personal favorite of the Disney princesses because she's a fucking badass.
Yeah. She can fucking throw down.
She is the definition of badass. All right, like Jesus Christ, Mulan, man. I want to rewatch that movie again just because she's so fucking cool. I love Mulan. Man. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. Mulan is so awesome, man. Yeah. When I was formulating this list and we were talking about we were talking about which characters deserve to be on here. Mulan absolutely deserves to be on here, man. She's animated, but she 100%, dude, deserves to be on.
Can use a fucking sword, wears badass armor, saves her fucking captain. It's ridiculously awesome.
Yeah, without a doubt, she deserves to be on here. I put her a little bit lower, but dude, absolutely, she's on here, man.
Yeah. What you got? Yeah. What you got?
So next up, that was your number 3, right?
Yep, number 3.
All right, number. I guess 4 we're on now, or 3?
We're on
4. We're on 4. Okay, number 4. I have fuck it, we'll just throw Mulan in there because I just talked about her. So we'll put Mulan in there because I also have her on
my mine is Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor, we already talked about.
Yep. Sarah Connor's right there for my number 4.
All right, number 5, I will go ahead and throw in Hermione Granger from Harry Potter in here. Yeah, I am particularly not a huge Harry Potter fan. Like, I'm not like I like it, but I'm not like huge on it. But Hermione has to be on here, I think, for just like the cultural and like just like the impact that this character has. She's not like a main. I mean, she's not like the title character. She's not the title, like Harry, like the movies are called Harry Potter, obviously, but like she is one of the main characters, so she absolutely belongs to being here. She's a badass, another badass female character that I think absolutely deserves to be on here. Granted, I've only seen the movies once, all the Harry Potter movies. I've only seen them all once. But Hermione Granger, I think, absolutely deserves a spot on this list. Yeah, she needs to be on here, man. I absolutely think so. So
she's on my list, but she's not up yet.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm just like naming them off at this point because I don't really have like a particular. That's why I moved up Mulan when you brought her up because I'm like, well, I have her on my list, but whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hermione Granger at the number 5.
Yeah.
4. 5. Okay, we're on 5. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you good.
I have these written down like in numbers, but I'm like I'm jumping all over the place.
Yeah. No, I'm kind of doing.
So yeah, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is Imperator Furiosa from Mad Max Fury Road.
Furiosa. Let me tell you, She's on my list as well. Furiosa absolutely deserves to be on here.
Played by Charlize Theron. So.
Charlize Theron in Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, so good.
That movie is as much as her movie as it is Max's movie.
I would almost argue that it's more her movie than it is Max's. Because and she's just an absolute badass.
She's a badass.
From the moment she shows up, she just looks fucking dope.
Yeah, I have Furiosa on my list, and she deserves. She has to be on here. She's good. She's the fucking badass.
Fucking big ass robot hand. Fucking
goes
toe to toe with Max in a fight. Like
Charlize Theron, man. Not only is she an attractive lady, but goddamn, she played the hell out of that character.
Yeah.
Deserves that was they were supposed to make a movie for her, but there was so many issues, and I heard that her and Tom Hardy had like a not great time on set, like they didn't like each other or whatever. But hell of a movie though, and hell of a character, of a character. Furiosa is
damn right.
So, yeah, definitely. I had her on my list as well. So yeah.
What do you got next?
We are on number 6.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw in Wonder Woman.
That's my number 6.
Wonder Woman.
That's my number 6.
There you go, boy.
Yeah, that's my number 6
Wonder
too.
Woman. Yeah, she has to be on here.
She's right there.
Wonder Woman is a bad fucking ass.
You're goddamn right.
Let's start off with the theme alone. Okay? Every time I hear that fucking theme, that shit gets me hype as
goddamn
hell.
Right.
That is a hell of a theme. God damn, I love that shit.
Yeah.
That Wonder Woman theme is absolutely outstanding. It is incredible. And I thought that, listen, I didn't know when Gal Gadot was cast, I didn't know what we were going to get.
Yeah.
I had high hopes, though. And boy, did she fucking deliver, man. Watching her in BVS and in Wonder Woman, both incredible movies. The No Man's Land scene from Wonder Woman is...
Yeah. Oh, my God.
She's just great in that whole movie, man. Like, what a great fucking... actress and character, and goddamn Wonder Woman had to be on here, man, for me, because and for I guess for you too. Yeah,
absolutely.
We both have her at 6.
Same spot.
Yeah, there's the Linda Hamilton Wonder Woman and the animated, but I mean, we'll put her here because she's a badass.
Yeah,
she is an absolute badass.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman is a fucking cool.
She's so awesome, man.
Cool character. Yeah, absolutely.
Probably single-handedly has led DC back to fucking, and then Aquaman came on.
I mean, some would say that she for a while she was like the one like thing keeping them moving forward. But
what you got at number 7, my friend?
Number 7, we'll go ahead and throw in yeah, we'll throw in another. This one is another like cultural character. This is not like my favorite series, but I enjoyed the movies for the most part. I recently watched the last one, because I had not finished the franchise. But it is Katniss Everdeen from The Hunger Games. She's another like pretty solid, strong female character, originally from the books. But I figured she probably needed a spot on this list. I don't know. Well, maybe I don't know if needed, but like I think she was a solid like character to put on here. Yeah, solid pick to put on here. There's plenty of other options. I have other options too, but like
I'll tell you right now, she's not on my list at all. So.
Yeah. So again, it was just somebody that I was like, well, yeah, this will make things interesting because again, it's just a different choice. I was like, why not? I'll just throw her in here. She's pretty cool. So
yeah,
that is my number 7, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
My number 7 is, I'll be shocked if you don't have this one on your list, is Jen Erso from Rogue One.
So
I put her on
so
here.
Here's the thing. Before you go ahead and continue, I wanted to limit myself on Star Wars characters.
Give you a challenge.
So she is not on my list.
She's the only other one on here for me.
But she would definitely be. Look, I could honestly, guys, I could make an 100 character list of Star Wars ladies. Okay, I could make listen. I would be so down for that. I could make an entire list of Star Wars women. Okay, but I didn't. I chose to make it a little bit more of a challenge for myself not to include him. I only have one other Star Wars character on this list. Okay, and I'll talk about her. Probably we'll save her for the end, just so I can have one Star Wars character at the beginning and one at the end. But like, yeah, she would definitely be on here. Like, of course, Jin is fucking awesome. But again, I didn't want to make my list half Star Wars and half everything else. You know what I mean? So
I had to put Jin on here because I love Rogue One just so much. It's one of my favorite of the standalones.
It's my favorite standalone.
Yeah,
it is my
absolutely.
favorite one.
And I had to put her on here, man. She's a badass.
I get it. I understand. Again, she would probably be on mine too.
Played by Felicity Jones, and she's great as Jen. And that movie hits me in the good spots.
It's a fucking amazing movie, man.
Yeah.
Amazing movie.
What do you got at your 8?
Yeah, again, so she would be on mine, but I
got you, but gotta put that challenge in for yourself. I understand.
Yeah, for sure. At number 8, we are gonna go ahead and throw in fuck it. This is another animated character. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw in Elastigirl from The Incredibles.
Is that my number 8?
Hey, there you go. Elastigirl from The Incredibles.
It's right there, man.
When I was thinking of animated female characters, I was like, "Yo, she deserves a spot on this, right?"
Absolutely, yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Absolutely, she does.
Hell yeah, Elastigirl is fucking badass, especially in both of them. But like, yeah, I mean, she's awesome, dude. She's awesome. Yeah, Elastigirl, man. She's fucking cool, dude.
Played by Holly Hunter. So.
Yeah, Holly Hunter. Yes.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very badass female superhero character that absolutely deserves. Well, I put her on. We both put her on our list because she's fucking cool.
Yeah,
man.
she deserves it.
Yeah, it might not be one you think about, honestly, probably because she's animated. Her and Mulan, they're both animated, so I guess people wouldn't think of putting them on here.
When I think of her, I always think of the airplane scene in the first movie, where she's on the radio, and then all that goes down. No spoilers, but that's when I think of a badass heroine. Absolutely, she deserves to be here. So, love it,
absolutely,
love it.
Man.
We're 2 for 2 on
hell yeah, dude.
Same
that's awesome.
spots even.
Yeah, same spot. Well, again, mine's
Which
it's interesting. Mine is like I'm just like jumping around out of order.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we are at number. Remind me again. I'm jumping out of order.
We're at number 9.
Number 9. Okay. Number 9 for me will probably have to be. Okay, we'll go with Black Widow from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Another.
She's on my
going
list.
to another superhero character.
Not in that
Black
spot.
Widow. Yeah. Scarlett Johansson. Hell of a run, hell of a good character that she brought to life from Iron Man 2 all the way up until now, and they're going to be doing a Black Widow movie as well.
Yeah.
So that is coming.
One of my absolute favorite characters, Black Widow.
Yeah, Black Widow is super
and that
awesome.
last one was so good. So.
Now, my problem with having her, I guess not problem, but like. There's so many badass Marvel female characters.
Yeah, there are.
That I wanted to list them all on here, but I had to limit myself to just Black Widow.
I have 2.
Well, actually, no, not just. I have 2 as well. I have 2 as well. I have 2 Marvel ladies on here.
Yeah.
I put 2 on here, but there are way more than just 2. I just didn't want to crowd the list with just Marvel ladies, just like I didn't want to crowd the list with Star Wars ladies.
Yeah.
But there are a lot more. We can probably give off honorable mentions at the end, or maybe we'll save them for another time. But we'll probably just give them off as honorable mentions.
Yeah, I have a few on here. I have one I definitely want to mention because I feel
Black Widow absolutely, I think, had to be on here for the impact the MCU has made for as long as she's been in the MCU from almost the start.
Yeah, pretty damn close.
And yeah, she's the badass character who's getting her own movie soon. And yeah, Scarlett Johansson, man, what a lady. So absolutely have her on here.
All right. Well, I
What's yours?
have the bride from Kill Bill.
Guess what? She's on my list as well.
Yeah, of course. You can't
Yeah,
have
the
a list and
bride.
not have the bride.
The bride is also on here. Yes, the bride from the Kill Bill movies, Volume 1 and 2.
Yep.
She is on here for me as well.
Absolute badass with a sword.
Fucking badass.
To be honest with you, I haven't seen Kill Bill in a long time.
Slice and dicing these motherfuckers up with the katana.
Yeah, but she fucking whooped some ass in that movie. Those movies, rather, both of them. I should rewatch them. It's been a while.
Yeah, they're long movies though, I think, right?
I think so. But yeah, badass with a sword kills so many fucking people. So many people die to the bride.
Yeah, the bride is a Uma Thurman, man.
Yeah.
Badass.
I think her actual name is Beatrix Kiddo or something like that, right?
Yeah, Loki mentioned it, Beatrix. Yeah.
I just call her the bride.
I on my list, she's just the bride as well.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Since you already mentioned it, if I can just skip ahead, I do have Hermione next.
Hermione, yeah. I brought her up already.
Yeah. What you got?
I mentioned I had another Marvel lady on my list.
Yeah.
The other one that I have on my list is Peggy Carter. From the Captain America movies. She's just a badass lady too, okay? Like she's just a hard, like really, really interesting and let me tell you about that Haley Atwell. No, I'm kidding. I mean, yes, Haley Atwell, but like also she from the start, she was one of the characters that believed in Steve Rogers as well.
Yeah.
From the beginning, she was there from almost day one, if not day one. But that she might have been better off to put her in the TV show list because she does have a TV show list, or she has a TV show. Sorry, Agent Carter. But you know what? I just put her in here anyway because she showed up in the movie.
She's in the fucking movies, man.
Yeah, she showed up in the movies first, so I put her in this instead.
She can still go on a TV show list too.
Again, there are a lot of Marvel ladies that could have gone on here, but I personally just ended up. This is my list, so I ended up choosing Black Widow and Peggy Carter. Yeah, again, the MCU, the impact that's had, and the impact that Peggy Carter has had, they deserve to be on here. At least for me. So I definitely wanted to have her on here for sure.
Yeah. That was your 10?
That was my whatever number that was. Yeah. 10,
I'm just keeping track so I can remember where we're at.
Yeah. No, I get you.
My 10 was Hermione. So what's your 11?
My number 11 is gonna be. Damn, we're running out of these, huh? We're almost there.
Getting there.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 marked down already.
Did I skip one?
Maybe I forgot to mention one because you brought it up already. Let's see.
Maybe.
Leia, Sarah Connor, Ellen Ripley, Hermione Granger, Wonder Woman, Katniss Everdeen, Mulan, Elastigirl, Furiosa, The Bride, Black Widow, Peggy Carter. I'll just go ahead and mention the next one though. This might be a surprise pick, but I have Hit Girl from Kick-Ass.
I never saw Kick-Ass.
So yeah, I have Hit Girl from Kick-Ass.
So tell me about Hit Girl. Why is she such a badass?
She's played by Chloe Grace Moretz. In her when she was a younger lady. She's one of those characters that's like a little girl character.
Yeah. And
she fucks shit up. Dude, we gotta watch Kick-Ass so you can see the destruction that this little girl causes, man. Holy hell. If you guys have not seen she hits hard, man. Like, if you guys have not seen this movie, I definitely recommend it. You guys should absolutely check it out. Again, played by Chloe Grace Moretz. She's just one of those like characters that's kind of like a little girl, but she's a badass little girl. And dude, she fucking kills people in that movie. and like jokes about it and laughs about it, and it's just like she's just again one of those like characters that's like, well, damn, this little girl's a fucking badass, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've seen the movie, but you guys should definitely check it out. She was one of those hit picks for me that I'm like, well, hey, this could be interesting if I throw her in here.
Yeah.
And I did, so she is in there for that reason. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I have Celine from Underworld.
Hey.
With Kate Beckinsale. In a world of vampires and werewolves, there is Celine. Is she on your list? What were you gonna say?
She was not on my list,
okay.
but only because I've only seen the first Underworld.
Oh, the second one's good too. I like them both.
And I like that movie, the first one. But yeah, I was like, well, I haven't seen the other ones, so she'd probably be like
absolute badass. Yeah.
She'd probably be like an honorable mention for me. But yeah, she's good, man. She's definitely one of the better ones. Yeah.
Yep. She's a fucking badass vampire, fucking werewolf killing goddamn machine. God, I love those movies, man. They're so good.
Oh yeah, man.
You should watch them.
Yeah, I have to check them out for sure. The rest of them.
Got at 12.
At 12, I have.
Or whatever number you're on.
I think I'm on like 14 now or something.
Somewhere along the way we got mixed up. Doesn't matter though.
I'm almost done. I only have like 2 more.
I still got a few. So.
It's because we've like talked about some that we already have, and
which is fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's all good.
It's not ranked.
Sorry for the disorganization, guys. But yeah, we just throw them in here.
Yeah, we're gonna post our list probably on the Discord anyway. So.
And yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you?
I will probably.
I have this
time,
pick, guys.
I have this pick on here, but I'm thinking that I might want to make a last minute change here because
go for it.
I'm gonna go ahead and do it, guys. I'm gonna swap this out. I probably will throw in Tariel from the Hobbit movies in here. We recently just saw those, and then Loki brings up a good point in the chat because he brought her up. I did not have her on here originally, but she probably should be. She's a fucking badass, man. And again, Evangeline Lilly, which I have. Well, we'll bring it up in the honorable mentions, but yeah, we'll put Tariel in here.
All right.
I think she's the particular story that they decided to tell with her and some of the things that she was doing probably wasn't the best. But if we're just talking about like straight up badass characters, she's a female Legolas.
Yep.
Which, is probably is not the best way to describe her, but because she's more than that. But like in terms of like combat skills, that's what I refer to. You know what I mean?
She's definitely probably his equal.
Yeah, they're both really fucking badass. They're both elves, and she, goddamn, she can handle her own and fuck shit up when she needs to, man.
Yeah. So
I would definitely throw her in there, and another good reason for that is because, she's just badass, man. Like I recently rewatched those movies, so again, I'm reminded more of like how of her badassery. If I hadn't rewatched those, I probably wouldn't have remembered as much. But yeah, she's cool, man.
Yeah.
Despite her, like, the love story that happens there, which is not the best, but anyway.
I have Black Widow in this spot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I had her at. What do you got next? You want to talk? Or I can go again if you want, or whatever.
How many do you have left?
I've got at 13, 14, 15. I have 3.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, because I only have one more.
And then I have honorable mentions. It's fine. It's cool.
Yeah, so you go off and list yours because I only have one.
All right. Next up, I have Trinity from The Matrix, played by Carrie-Anne Moss.
Okay.
Of a fucking badass martial artist from the opening of The Matrix. She does the fucking jump kick that everybody remembers and parodied forever. Yeah, she's not afraid to whip a. She's a badass, man. She's not afraid.
She's not on my list, but she's a cool one for sure.
She definitely deserves to be here. I think at least on the list somewhere. Yeah. Definitely badass enough to qualify for some of these others.
Badassery.
I haven't seen the Matrix movies in a while, so I'd like to go.
Yeah, I actually would like to rewatch the first one because
And
it's been forever since I've seen it.
And I'll do 14 too if you want.
Yeah, go for it because I only have one more. Yeah.
I have Valkyrie. This is my second MCU character from.
Oh, Valkyrie. Yeah.
Tessa Thompson from fucking.
So I will go ahead and say
Ragnarok.
right now she's in my honorable mentions. Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Valkyrie is in my honorable mentions for sure.
Absolute badass throughout the entire movie and comes around toward the end and just great. Tessa Thompson's amazing and she whoops ass from the moment she shows up. She's kicking ass with her fucking ship and her arm gauntlet gun things. So. All right, what's your last one, my friend?
My last one. I had a very, very difficult decision in terms of I'm definitely gonna have some Star Wars ladies in, but which ones am I going to have on here? Because there was 3 that I thought of immediately that I'm like, well, I want all 3 of these on here, and unfortunately, as much as I love Jin, she was not one of those 3. As much as I love Jin, there was another one that I'm just going to go ahead and name her off the bat because she was going to be my honorable mention. But I was so much in debate with myself. Do I want to have... Well, let me just say who actually is my last lady on here.
Yeah.
It's Rey. I have Rey as my last one.
Okay.
Yeah, Rey is my number 15. Well, I mean, she wasn't really my number 15, but like I want to start the list off with a woman or a Star Wars lady, and then end it with a Star Wars lady. So it's Rey, okay? But I was in such a debate with myself if I wanted Rey or Padme, because Padme, I feel personally, does not get enough respect for the stuff that she does. Especially in episode 1, dude. I think episode 1 is probably her strongest movie. She's pretty good in episode 2 as well. But in episode 1, let's break it down here for a second.
All right.
I'm which probably means I probably should have had Padme on this list instead of Rey, but here we go. Padme, episode 1, she is like a 14-year-old queen of the planet of Naboo. That alone is insane. She's trying to be like her planet is being fucking subjugated to a blockade by the Trade Federation and Palpatine's scheming, and she used to travel from planet to planet, Tatooine and then Coruscant, and she tries to, meddle in with the Senate and trying to get them to do something about the fucking Federation and whatnot. And it's just insane. All the stuff that she has to go through as like a 14-year-old queen of this fucking planet. It's just bonkers, man. So I feel like Padme definitely deserves a lot more respect than she gets. I feel like she's definitely one of the Star Wars ladies that does not get enough respect, personally, I feel like. But yeah, I she's really, really great in episode 2 as well. But in 3, she doesn't really do a whole lot. So that's why it's kind of like, well, she doesn't really have a strong episode 3. She pretty much, all she does in episode 3 is, Anakin, I'm pregnant. And then, like, she has the babies and dies.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate for her. But
I never really thought about it, but yeah, you're right.
So that's all she does in episode 3 is like, Anakin, I haven't seen you in a long time. I'm pregnant. And then, she's sad for the entire movie, and then she talks to Anakin at the end.
The way you say it is.
Well, yeah, she's like watching she's watching the temple burn. She talks to Obi-Wan, and she doesn't believe him when he tells her that Anakin is the one that is the cause of all this shit. She's like, younglings Anakin, he couldn't have done this. Even though I'm sorry to do this to Padme because I really love her, but 3 years before, he had told her that he slaughtered the Tusken Raiders when he was going after his mother. I slaughtered them like animals. The women and the children too, or whatever, right? Like, this is what your husband has been doing. He has the capability of doing this. And you're not gonna believe him when you're not gonna believe Obi-Wan when he says that this fucker killed younglings and whatnot. Like, well, come on, Padme. Listen, I love Padme, but like some of that episode 3 is not her best. Anyway, I went on a whole tangent about Padme, but Rey was my choice. But yeah, Rey, again, we were talking about themes earlier with Wonder Woman. Rey's theme in The Force Awakens is one of John Williams' best pieces of music ever. The character of Rey is also, again, another culturally, like at this point, it's a hugely significant character. You see little girls dressing up as Rey for Halloween and just in everyday life wearing Rey costumes and having the staff and the hair and the lightsaber and everything. So she's definitely become one of those cultural icons now at this point, Rey has. So that's why that's like the main reason why I gave her the edge over Padme, but I personally probably enjoy Padme more as a character. Also, though, I have more history and nostalgia with Padme too, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just, again, I wanted to try to, like, limit myself with, the Star Wars and stuff like that. I want to make this list a little bit more challenging. So
yeah.
I have Rey in there. She's my last pick.
Yeah. My last one is Clarice Starling. Hello, Clarice. From fucking Silence with the Lambs. Played by Jodie Foster. You've never seen Silence of the Lambs?
She's definitely like an honorable mention for me because she's great. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking. What is it? She's just like she's from the FBI and she has to meet with Hannibal Lecter because there's been these killings going on and she's trying to hunt down the sadistic serial killer, aka Buffalo Bill, and she has to deal with probably one of the most disturbing villains in cinema.
Yes, Hannibal Lecter.
Dr. Hannibal Lecter, yeah, fucking to get him to help her hunt down Buffalo Bill, and yeah, fucking those movies are fucking disturbing and creepy.
They really are. Yeah, definitely.
I did have to put Clarice on here just because.
Mm-hmm.
I think just because of probably how old those movies are and just how fucking disturbing they are. Like,
no, yeah, I think that's a solid choice. To have Clarice on here for sure.
Yeah. But yeah.
I ate his liver with some fava beans.
Fucking creepy. It's so creepy. Fucking wears the mask and everything. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's a good choice, man.
Yeah. Clarice has earned her spot.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, and she won an Academy Award for it. So.
Yep, that's a really good reason to have her on here for sure.
But yeah, spends the whole movie hunting down this guy. Psychopath, I guess. Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
So good. So, what's your honorable mentions? We want to talk about
honorable mentions? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do honorable. So
I feel like I have
Padme Amidala Nabiri obviously is my number one because he honestly, like, I probably should have had her as in here, but on my list. But like, again, I explained why I put Rey instead of her. But again, Padme is my number one honorable mention for sure. She's incredible. My other I have a lot of Marvel lady honorable mentions, so we're gonna go straight into that. Gamora, honorable mention. Gamora, Valkyrie, which you had on your list.
Yeah.
The Wasp from Ant-Man and the Wasp movies. Shuri, Okoye, and Nakia from Black Panther. All three of them are all badass. Pepper from, obviously, again, the MCU. Pepper Potts is great. yeah, like that's a lot of MCU ladies, but again, a lot of those. And then I'll also throw in here X-23 from Logan,
Oh
the
yeah.
little girl.
Yeah.
She's also pretty. She's great, man. I want to throw her in as an honorable mention. And then I don't know if you guys have seen Fargo, but Marge Gunderson, man, she's pretty cool.
I only have like 5 honorable mentions because I'm pretty sure we're gonna do this again at some point, and so I didn't want to like give it all away. But I feel like I have some unusual choices for my honorable mentions, but maybe I'm not. Maybe it all makes sense perfectly. I have Louise Banks from Arrival, played by Amy Adams. If you haven't seen Arrival, it's not super like high action, but I definitely consider her a heroine. Because she is working against the clock to solve the mystery in that film. I have Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz is on here as an honorable mention.
Hey, man. Hey, it's not that's one that I hadn't really considered, but honestly, like, yeah, the cultural impact behind her as well, like, definitely, dude.
Very old movie, but I think Dorothy deserves to be on here, considering like.
Listen, I think at a certain point in your lives, like, you had to have watched fucking The Wizard of Oz at some point, right? It's one of those movies that you watched growing up that everyone has seen.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Which is the same for my next one, which is Ellie Sattler from Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, man, she's a solid pick, dude.
Yeah, she's
she's
a badass too at certain points in that movie.
Yeah, man, actually, I dig that pick. That's a good one, man.
Played by Laura Dern.
Hell yeah, man. I like that one.
Next, I have Private Vasquez from Aliens.
Oh my god.
Fucking badass.
Yeah. Fucking Vasquez.
Oh, Vasquez.
Illegal alien. Yeah, fucking stupid, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Vasquez, you ever get mistaken for a woman? No, dude.
Yeah, she's a hard ass.
I love her. Yeah. And then last, I have Laurie Strode from Halloween.
Oh, dude, yeah, man.
Absolutely has to be on here.
Oh, jeez, man. It didn't even occur to me to think of her, man. But dude, the horror movies, yeah, there's a lot that could go in there, man.
Yeah, absolutely. But those are my honorables.
Awesome, man. Those are some solid ass honorable mentions, dude.
Yeah, it was good. It's good.
Yeah, man.
Tried to think a little bit outside the box.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Like, who do you
good
think
stuff,
of?
man.
I just always picture Ellie Sattler running through the woods after she's like turned the power back on.
Heck yeah, dude.
From Jurassic Park. But yeah.
And here's another thing. We probably could have added a lot more badasses that are like villainous lady characters. We mainly did like heroic like ladies, but
we might do a whole villain list or something.
Yeah, maybe at some point, but
we don't want to put like a whole lot on our list at one go because it gives us more content for more shows that we can do down the line. Just to be honest.
And it's just like heroines. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we did kind of say, heroic. Yeah, but anyway, that's our list. I'm sorry if I was kind of all over the place, but I had them like written down, and we were just jumping all over the place.
Yeah, no,
because Josh mentioned that, I just like threw her out there as well and whatnot.
I moved Dorothy down to honorable mentions and moved another character up because I was like, but
yeah. That was me with Tariel. I was like, you know what? Why not just throw her?
Yeah. Like it's not a ranking. It's the numbers are just there to help us keep track. So.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like a like I have to how many lines on this thing do I need to write down? But anyway, yeah, it was cool, man. I think it was very interesting how Elastigirl we both had on the same number, and then like so some of these we just like right on point, dude. It was fucking awesome, man. Mulan, and it was great, man. Wonder Woman, that was good stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, Leia was always gonna be number one, Kitty. Yeah. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah. We want to wrap up, or we want to talk?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead, and I mean, unless there's something else that you want to.
I don't have anything else, man.
I think that'll be it then. I think we'll go ahead and wrap episode 8 of the Clockwork Cantina up. Let us know what you guys thought of our list. Yeah. What do you guys think? Do we
and if you guys want to see them, I'm gonna put mine on Twitter and probably in Daniel's Discord.
Yeah. Did you guys think that we had some solid lists? What are your lists? I'm always curious to see what your guys
tweet them at us or post them in the Discord and let us see.
Tweet them to Josh. Post them on my Discord server. I want to see what you guys have to say.
Also, there's gonna be more of Why Don't You Put Her in Charge coming.
Yeah, there will be eventually. We'll do a TV show list and a game list, which I'm excited about for doing those. It'll be fun, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You want to go ahead and then give them a taste of not taste, but you want to tell them what the next week's
our next week is going to be we've done a lot of lists the past few weeks, and I think next week we're just kind of going to shoot the shit. I think we're going to talk some Star Wars, just chat about it a little bit, maybe some stuff that we like or maybe some things we don't like,
so
we're going to shoot the shit, like our hangout.
Essentially, we've been doing a bunch of lists lately, and like I don't want this to be like a show of like top 10s or top whatevers, you know what I mean? So we're just like Josh said, we're just gonna come next week, talk about or shoot the shit, talk about whatever, and we're just gonna ramble on, I suppose.
Yeah, it could be about anything. It could come up. Yeah, it could be anything.
It'll just be one of those episodes because
something badass might happen during D&D tomorrow, and
lately it's just been a bunch of just a bunch of lists, and like I don't want the show to be just lists.
Yeah, me neither. I was like, we've done a lot of lists.
We've done a lot. So we're just gonna go ahead and talk next week. So yeah, it'll be fun. We're just shooting the shit, which is gonna be a good time. So hope to see you guys all there next week. If not, again, these are always up on YouTube for you guys to check out at a later point.
Yeah. Let's do our goodbyes, and I'll pop up our screens, and you know where to follow us all at. So, Daniel, if you want to go ahead.
Alrighty. Thank you all for joining us today. It's been a good one. It was fun coming up with this list. It was a little difficult at the beginning. But again, I always have fun doing these podcasts every week. Thank you guys all for joining us. When you show up, whether live on Twitch or if you watch these on YouTube, thank you very much. Again, next week we're just gonna shoot the shit, so I hope you can join us there for that. We have D&D tomorrow.
Yeah.
Actually, we have D&D today.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be streamed.
No, it's not. It's not gonna be streamed.
It's not gonna be streamed, unfortunately, for you guys.
It's gonna be Daniel's one shot.
I'm gonna be doing the one shot here shortly after this. We'll may or may not talk about what happens tomorrow.
We'll probably talk about it next week on the fucking Cantina, though.
Yeah, maybe I might do that. Yeah, for sure.
It might come up.
So yeah, that'll happen. Again, tomorrow. Keep an eye out for that. And I've been playing a lot of Minecraft. So if you guys have Minecraft on PC, feel free to join our server because we are having a fucking blast on that. And also, I'll be streaming again on Monday, Brutal Legend. Gonna continue more of that game. It'll be fun. And last but not least, rest in pieces to Rabbit, because Rabbit is shutting down. The Rabbit will be dying shortly. Their time is running out, which unfortunately sucks because for group watching stuff, it's a bummer, man. So shout out to Rab.it because they are dying, and we have to find a replacement, an alternative. Otherwise, we ain't gonna be watching shit together no more. So
sucks, man. Love watching stuff together.
Yeah, Rab.it is dying. So if you guys need to find a replacement, let me know because we need a replacement as well.
Yeah.
I was planning on doing a watch of a group watch of Captain Marvel this weekend, but I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen anymore. So we gotta figure something out, man. Anyway, I'm rambling at this point, but yeah, shout out to Rab.it. We had some good memories with you. I don't know when you're gonna die, Rabbit, but it's been a hell of a several years. We gotta find a replacement, guys. This Rabbit, I don't know when it's going out of business, but they're dying. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys next week for the next episode. Bye-bye. Bye.
All right. Hey guys, thank you all for showing up and continuing to support us each and every week that we're doing this here show. Make sure to hit the follow button and look at the stuff over there and follow that stuff. Follow us on Twitter and whatnot. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Dungeons and Dragons Frozen Decimation episode. Let me check what episode is it. Looking really quick. What we call fill-in time. La 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 la. Episode 30 fucking 3. Because
oh yeah, man.
damn, we've been knocking it out of the park. With that. So make sure to come by tomorrow at 6 and check that out. We have so much fun. Yes. Coming up this week, I don't have much coming up. Keep an eye out on the Twitch stuff because I'll probably stream. I need to get back into streaming, and I plan to. I want to. And I can't really do a whole lot of stuff outside because of my foot fucked up, my ankle. And I hope everybody had a good, safe 4th of July. So, yeah, and keep an eye out on Twitter and Daniel's Discord for our list. We're gonna put them in there. For you guys to see it. Until next time, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Why don't you put her in charge? 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 Why don't you put her in charge?